Greetings once again. It looks like I'm live. So, welcome to the second Battle Network 3 practice time trial stream thingamajig. This stream I'm gonna be trying to commentate more over the run because I want to rehearse, basically. So I'm gonna be trying to talk as I play a lot more and explain what everything is, like nobody knows what's going on, even though if you're here, you probably know what's going on. So welcome to Battle Network 3 Time Trials. This is going to be a run of the post-game Time Trials. Ephraim is back, he says. I'm looking at chat. Our lovely big Chungus. Cute. Okay. I'm gonna take this from the top, so as soon as the title screen starts again. And maybe they'll give some time for viewers to come in and stuff. So, fun fact, I actually went onto my cartridge to practice this run, because my cartridge didn't have the time trials cleared yet. Funny that. So, welcome to Battle Network 3, everybody. This is going to be a run of the post-game time trials, which is probably the weirdest category ever, and you've probably never heard of this category because I made it up just to run it. Just finished the F-Zero anime, switching mains to Captain Falcon now. Okay. Yeah, I could totally understand switching your main to Captain Falcon after watching that. Ah, they need to release that anime on DVD or something, like, jeez. But they want to pretend F-Zero doesn't exist anymore, so nothing we can do about that. Yeah, I guess you could say it's world record if you make up the category and then run it. So, in the post-game of Battle Network 3, there are the time trial challenges where you must defeat 14 bosses as quickly as possible. However, there's a special condition for this challenge. You cannot use a folder that you built yourself, so you cannot edit your folder. You have to use one of the default folders. And this is the folder that I'm using. I'm going to show it right here. Now, even though I can't edit the folder, there are still ways that I can customize my equipment. You can still edit the customizer, which I will show right here. As you can see, I have a couple of common customizer parts. I have fast gauge to make me draw chips faster. Fasters, wow. I have air shoes, which lets me walk on air. There you go, air shoes, walk on air. And I have reflect. So, for those of you, my run is actually coming after a Kingdom Hearts run. So, I can imagine that they will be ready for even more reflect action. And I have this part, which, placed in this position, will cause my entire field to start with cracks. Now, why would I want to do that? Well, that will become clear as I start playing. So, here we go. Time starts when I jack in. So, 3, 2, 1, jack in. Let's go! First run of this practice stream. I'm actually using a different controller from last time. This is the same controller I used to play Tetris. Alright, so let's begin with our first boss. It's going to be Flashman, and as you will see, he will be gone in a flash. Well, actually, no, he'll be gone in a little more than a flash because they didn't draw the right chip. That's unfortunate. Oh, look at this, by the way. Look at what he does. I'm wasting time. He deliberately did not hit me. It's like he knew Reflect was coming. Alright, I'm gonna reset that. There's a group that's redoing the subs and remastering the visuals for it, so it hasn't been forgotten. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. Like, who knows how that's gonna turn out, but if they're redoing the visuals... Oh yeah, I am still playing Tetris on this game. Yes, it's true. So I'm going to take it from the top again. Welcome to Battle Network 3. This is a run of the time trial mode, which is something you unlock in the post-game. You have to defeat 14 bosses as quickly as possible. However, unlike in the main game where you can use a deck that you edited yourself, you cannot use a deck that you made. You have to use one of the default pre-made decks, which I will show right here. This is the one I am using. So this can be pretty tough because you have to actually figure out how to work with some really, really bad decks. However, I have found a way to do this entire time trial run in one sitting, and that has to do with the customizer setup that I have. You can still edit the Navi customizer, which allows you to equip a bunch of different bonuses and abilities. So what I have equipped is I have air shoes, which lets me walk on air, go figure. I have fast gauge, which lets me draw chips faster. I have reflect, which allows me to put up a shield that reflects damage, in case you didn't get enough reflecting out of the Kingdom Hearts run. Now there's even more reflecting to be done. And I have a part that's supposed to alter the terrain, but put in this position, it actually causes a problem, quote-unquote, where all of my panels on my side of the field start the battle cracked, which you're going to see why that's actually an advantage as soon as I get started. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and jack in. Let's begin. Hey, that rhymes. Okay, so this is the post-game area. You jack in, and you're in the Underdead, and it looks all evil and malicious and stuff. And then you actually go into the post-game area, and it's actually pretty nice looking, but the viruses are still dangerous, so we'll try to avoid them. First up in our time trial run is Flashman, who, as you'll see, will be gone in a flash. Assuming I draw the right chip. I did not. So he's going to be gone in a little more than a flash. Oh, that's actually really bad. Improvising. There, got him. So the snake chip, it makes these snakes come out of any holes on your side of the field, which is why I want all of my panels to start cracked. Because I can make holes really easy. And air shoes will let me walk over the holes, so for every open hole you get a snake doing around, it does 40 damage. And then, yeah, you can also power up the chip with a couple of other chips that you've got. There's a wood plus 30, which will increase its power. And, well, in this case I got an attack plus 10. This should be enough to take care of Beastman here. So when you've got 8 holes, each snake does 40 damage, so that's 320 damage. But if you add up plus 10, that'll be 50 damage per snake, so 8 times 50 is 400. Math! You need to do math in this game. That was actually a pretty fast Beastman. Next up is Bubbleman, who whoever played Battle Network 3 actually likes. Okay, so I'm gonna try and hit him with a cannonball. This will do 160 damage if I land it right. I did not. I missed. I missed completely. I'm gonna try and take another shot. The reason for this is, if I hit him with a cannonball, then I do not have to... Okay, I got him with 1 cannonball. So now I just need 2 snakes, and I'm good to go. Oh no, this isn't working. This is bad. The snakes wound up at the bottom of my folder. Did I Mangs math? Did I Mangs math? No, I don't think I did. But I'm resetting this anyways. Because for some reason, sometimes the snakes just wind up at the bottom of your folder. It's, you know, it's like getting 4 aces at the bottom of your deck in whatever card game you're playing. Alright, take it from the top again. Hi, I'm Impromptu25. Here's another practice run of Battle Network 3. Let's begin. Alright, so the idea here is that there are 14 bosses and we have to beat them as quickly as possible. But you're not allowed to use a deck that you edited yourself. You have to use a pre-made deck. So this requires finding a strategy with a really bad deck, because honestly the pre-made decks are very poor. But I've got a strategy worked out. So I did not draw a snake on the first turn again. Why does that keep happening? There's like 3 snakes and I only need 1. Oh, come on. Turn 2, no snake. That's interesting, though. Okay, this is good. I probably didn't need that fourth hole. Yeah, I didn't need the fourth hole. I actually lost time because for every 3 holes, there's a little bit more... There's a little bit more time taken. And I forgot to split. Yeah, that was a really poor run anyways. So you can already see that we're having some RNG issues. $50 times 8 times 2? No, snake damage doesn't double against anybody but Flashman. There are no electric bosses besides Flashman. Not in this set. I don't think Battle Network 3 has any electric bosses besides Flashman. It's actually really strange. Okay. Okay, a snake on the first turn. That's what we want to see. Because then you can just open your holes. I opened one too many holes, but that doesn't change the amount of time all that much. There we go. And down he goes! Onto Beastman. Okay. This is not a good draw, but that's okay. First draw doesn't have to be that good. Oh, that was actually very lucky. He actually attacked directly in front of me, so the reflect actually hit him. I'm gonna wait until the custom gauge is full, and then here come the snakes. Oh, that actually got rid of him, so I shouldn't have waited. That's actually really good. This is a good start so far, but Bubble Man's probably gonna ruin it. So... yeah, I'll get rid of the hammers first. Okay, so against Bubble Man, he's just gonna stay in the back row. If I get a cannonball, I can at least, like, try to hit him, but I'm not getting it. So yes, I'm just waiting for the snake, so this is pretty much RNG. That's not enough, I think. The 2 snakes in the attack plus 10, so I'm gonna wait. Wait for him to throw something. No, I missed again. Try again with the cannonballs. At least this time. Okay, that was a bit of luck. The first cannonball got interrupted. Already, this is kind of, turning into a bit of a disaster. I've lost the time that I saved already. But that's Bubble Man down onto Desert Man, who is even more RNG, so... But at least you can hit Desert Man with cannonballs very easily. We'll see how it goes. Cannonballs are a good start, and I have one of the snake chips. So as you can see, the holes actually thwart Desert Man's most basic attack, so it's actually helpful to have those holes even if you're not doing a snake strategy. Of course, every time you hit Desert Man, you have to wait for him to come back up. Oh, I hope that's enough. I think I put attack plus on these snakes. No, I didn't. One of the holes filled up before I could finish him. So I just have to take extra time to throw a cannonball out there. But it's fine. I'm actually saving time now. So now we're going to get into the reflect part of this. Now, if you thought Kingdom Hearts had a lot of reflecting, wait until you fight this guy. And I drew snakes on the first turn. It's actually very lucky. Wait. Oh, he's gonna start with that, okay. He went into that attack very quickly. Kind of odd. So I'm gonna go here and use the snakes again. And I should be able to get a... Now, I was hoping for, like, a cannonball, but I suppose this is fine. We just gotta hope that he... I got a cannonball. Oh, that was very lucky. Oh, what? What? Okay, I lost a little time because something very, very weird happened. Let's move on to Flame Man. Wow, 3 snakes on the first turn against Flame Man. Okay. Very weird things happen in this game. Oh wow. 3 snakes and the wood plus 30. Okay. I haven't even explained what the candles do. So when there's a green candle, he's invincible, so I had to destroy those. And if this doesn't finish him off, I can at least move on to the reflect part of the strategy, which is going to be very amusing if I have to do it. I whipped the reflect. I would have looked so awesome if I had gotten the reflect just then. Oh well. But that is still a gold split, so how's that? Next up is Drill Man. Nobody likes Drill Man. Can you imagine why that is? How about now? Those drills block all of your moves, but luckily snakes are unaffected. So I'm going to make even more holes. And use the area grab to get some more space. And then I can use the panel outs to create more holes. Oh, that was interesting. He blocked. So, oh yeah, look, there's all 3 snakes. I think I just win now. Of course, the snakes, if the snakes are in front of him, then they actually won't hit him, but that's fine. I don't actually know if oh, did I just mess up? Okay, no, I hit him. Yes, I know the drill! So I kind of, oh, I have to use the 3rd snake. I kind of messed up a little. If I had, had better timing, then I wouldn't have had to use the 3rd snake, but whatever. I'm only a little bit behind. So now I have to actually walk to the next set of bosses, so now is when the host would read off a donation or 2. Probably enough time for just 1, depending on the length of the donation. Good time to rest my vocal cords, too. So next up is going to be Metal Man, who has a pair of metal gears on his side of the field. And no, they are not giant robots, they are literally just metal gears. Luckily, we have snakes, which, as we all know, are the weapon that surpasses Metal Gear. Quite literally, because snakes just... Oh, I failed to reflect. Am I not doing this right? Hold on. Okay, there we go. It would be very bad if I failed all of my reflects. I'm just going to use cannonballs. I'm not exactly having the best time of it right now. There we go. Okay, Metal Man down. And that took less time than usual, so that's alright. Gutsman is nice to us. He actually sets up my entire strategy for me, but I'm still gonna try and get some extra snake chips. Oh, well, he went right into that, so now most of his attacks are actually ineffective. So I'm going to use the snakes, and you notice that the snake chip actually stuns him for a little bit. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to use snakes on this turn, and then open the menu again, and select the cannonball, and Gutsman down. He never had a chance. Not quite as gutsy as you thought he was. Next up is Kingman, who is actually a fan-designed Navi. It won a Navi design contest and got implemented into the game as a result. And these holes actually are very helpful because when you move out of the way of the knights, they just go down the hole. What do I want to do first? Do I want to do cannonballs? I think I'll do cannonballs. That'll do a little bit of damage. Oh, this is actually... That's actually bad. the knights are now going to occupy those spaces. So we need... Well, I've got the snakes. Might as well use them. I hope this does a decent amount of damage. Yeah, that was a mistake. I opened the holes too quickly. When your holes get fixed, there's really nothing you can do to open them back up again unless you have like a bunch of panel outs or something. This folder doesn't have a get-in chip, which would destroy all of the panels on the field. Right, so with King Mountain out of the way, I've forgotten to split. That's not good. Next up is Mistman. Mistman is exclusive to white version, and he's the reason I'm playing white version instead of blue. Can you imagine why that could be? Maybe it's because it's very easily to reflect over and over again. Now we need to open up all of these holes. And I will hit him with snakes. Oh, I failed to reflect there. Okay, so he blocks reflecting with that attack. That's Mistman out of the way. I hope this doesn't count as a gold. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's good. On to the third and final area. We're going to find 3 more bosses in this area, and then we're all done. Gotta find this hidden path. Head on up here. I'm streaming at the same time as the X-Dive stream. Oh, no. What am I doing? I swear, everybody is streaming everything tomorrow. Because, like... There's like 3 different streams that I want to catch. And I think Saturday's even worse for that, because that's when I'm actually playing at the marathon. Okay, next up is Proto Man, who requires a lot of reflecting. So my timing has to be very good. Should I just only reflect and, like, not do anything else? I'm seriously winning this with... Oh, I've goofed. So that's a pretty significant... Where's my snake? So note to self, I will only reflect against Proto Man from now on. Next up is Japan Man, aka Yamato Man. And against him, if I stand in the back row, I can reflect. I would like to get all of my really good chips before I go on the offensive here. So I should have like 3 snakes and... Oh, whoops. That was a bit of a mistake. I want to use area grabs. This should be fun. Because remember, the more area you have, the more snakes you get. Just open up all of this, and here we go. That's a lot of holes for a lot of snakes. Yeah, it really is a generic name for him. In Japan, he's called Yamato Man, which is what he was called back in Mega Man 6. It's rather strange. This is enough to get him, right? Yeah, it is. And I've actually had really good RNG. So if I get, like, the best run ever on Darkman, then I think I could PB this, which would be insane. But of course, it is Darkman. I hate Darkman. So, there's one snake. Oh, ouch, that hurt. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this. Area grab. And I should not have area grab there. Whoops. Oh, that was a bad place to lock him into. Okay, I've got the snakes. Yeah, that kind of just choked. I don't think I was getting a PB, but, like... You see, Darkman is the worst part of this. Because you can't... He doesn't telegraph any of his moves. Why am I not using ADD? Right, there's snakes, there's, I just want to finish this run at this point. I don't know if I have any panel outs. I guess I'll wait for them. I'm out of chips? Really? Oh, and I just clicked out. This is horrible. This is horrible. Reset, please. I need a break. Never get excited about a PB when you're up against Darkman last. Also, my reflect timing is bad today. Okay, let's try again, and, yeah, I don't think I was getting a PB there at all. Okay, let's try it again. And here we go! So welcome to the Battle Network 3 time trial run. This is going to be a run of the post-game time trial bosses, where you must defeat 14 of them in as quick a time as possible. And you are not allowed to use a deck that you edited yourself. You actually have to use a pre-made deck, and most of them are bad, so you kind of have to work with some really weird decks. Luckily, I found a strategy for doing just that. You can see that my field starts entirely with holes in them. Well, cracks, rather, but when you step over them, they make holes. And holes allow you to create snakes. The snake attack will create a snake for every hole you've got. And as you can see, it allowed me to take down Flashman in a flash. Next up is Beastman. I do not have snakes drawn, so I have to wait for them. However, if Beastman decides to move in front of me and attack... Well, he did not move in front of me. I've got the Reflect chip, which means I am able to reflect damage back at him. He's not moving into the correct position for it, but that's fine. Sometimes he can step behind you as well. I'm going to go ahead and use my snakes here. Snakes can be powered up with the Wood plus 30, and is it plus 30 or plus 40? I don't know. But you can see that it significantly increases the amount of damage you can do. The more holes you have and the more attack plus chips you have on your snakes, the more damage they'll do. Next up is Bubble Man. Nobody likes this guy, as he is very difficult to work with. I'm going to go ahead and throw away my chips. Discarding chips allows you to draw more of them on your next turn. So as you can see, now I have a full window here, full of chips. And I'm going to throw a cannonball at Bubble Man. The reason I'm going to do that is because the cannonball will do, if it hits, it'll do 160 damage. And if I have 8 holes, the snakes do a total of 320 damage. So, you know, just do the math, and you'll be able to defeat bosses this way. So I have a plus 10 on this chip, so this will do like 400 damage. I still need the last snake, and unfortunately something is going just a little bit wrong here. So yeah, the holes will eventually fill back up, so I was not able to finish off Bubble Man. And that's gonna cause problems because now he has a bubble shield. This is his desperation phase. I should be able to fix it though, without getting killed. Oh, that actually did it. You know, I don't like that run, so I'm gonna start over. Excuse me. In between runs, I like to take a moment to just clear up my nose, because for some reason my nose gets a little stuffy when I talk like this a lot. As long as that doesn't bother anybody, I'm okay with it. Okay, let's give it another run. So here we go, the Battle Network 3 Time Trials, which are a series of 14 bosses that you must defeat as quickly as possible with a pre-made deck instead of one that you made yourself. Luckily, you can still edit the customizer, so I've given myself a number of abilities that should help me out here. So first up is going to be Flash Man. If I draw the right chip, he will be gone in a flash. And I have not, so a little more than a flash. But you can see that my field starts out with cracks. That's the result of placing a terrain ability incorrectly on my customizer grid, which I will show at the end of this run, so that you can see how that works. So yes, he was gone in a flash, as I mentioned. The snake chip creates a snake that automatically damages enemies. One snake for every hole that you've got on your side of the field, which is why I wanted to start my side of the field cracked like that. For Beastman, if he moves in a certain way, you can get some extra damage on him. I think this is enough to actually defeat him right away. Because I've got attack plus chips, they will increase the damage of my snakes. And that was not enough, as a matter of fact. Oh, I got lucky. My charge shot managed to hit him. So maybe I hit him with another charge shot? That was a little weird, but it worked. Alright, next up is Bubble Man. Now, nobody likes Bubble Man in this game. One of the most disliked bosses in history. I'm going to try and hit him with cannonballs first. 8 holes and 40 damage for every snake does 320 damage, so if I get 2 snakes, then I just need a cannonball damage in order to finish him off. However, the holes are eventually going to fix themselves, so if I don't get another snake in time, I think this is enough. I'm going to use panel outs just in case. Panel out will remake the holes for me. And I completely messed that up. So hopefully I get another snake on the next turn. There's definitely a lot of adapting to what's going on. Oh, is this enough? This is not enough. That's kind of dumb. Okay, but I can throw the mini bombs and finish them off like that, so it's fine. Next up is Desert Man. Since he's completely static, I can at least hit him with cannonballs. If I draw any, that is. I'm gonna discard chips first. Discarding chips allows you to draw more chips on your next turn, so I'll have a full window of chips on this turn. I've got snakes. I'm gonna do the cannonball first. I want to wait for the snakes to come up. So you can see that the holes are actually thwarting Desert Man's most basic attack. Very helpful. And this should be a decent amount of damage. So go ahead and make all of the holes. Well, all but one of the holes. And I have to wait for him to come back up. Then I just snake him again. So a huge part of this run is adapting to not only what you're drawing, but what the bosses can do too, because sometimes they will thwart your snake strategy, sometimes they will be very annoying to hit. You gotta learn to use all of the chips in the folder, not just the snakes. So hence that's why I use cannonballs. Against Plant Man, however, I'm going to be reflecting quite a lot. So if he lines up with me, he will shoot at me. So I reflect, and he's going into one of his moves that I don't like. So what I'm going to do is first area grab, and then if you hit your opponent with a panel grab, it will stun them, which is good, because it knocks him out of a really annoying move that he can do. So we're reflecting, and he's going into the same move again, so I'm going to actually snake him. Because this actually should finish him off because I got the wood plus 30. Yeah, totally. He's done. Plant Man, excuse me. Plant Man down. Alright, and next up is Flame Man. Now, Flame Man's got a pair of candles on his side of the field that can make him invincible when they are green. So the first order of business is to get rid of them. And I'm going to unfortunately have to use my charge shot because I did not draw any of the chips that I would normally use to get rid of them. I'm going to go ahead and snake him on this turn. Because snakes are actually not the primary source of damage that I like to use. Oh, you can see that the green candle was about to come back up. However, I was able to hit him in the small window that I have. Now luckily, after I get rid of the candle there, the candles can be one of 3 colors. The orange one creates these spinning things that you see here. I'm not getting the area grabs. And the red one will recover his health. Now, I like to have the orange and red candles up because they, first of all, they are not green. Second, you can start doing some reflect action. Oh, and if I do this with the area grabs, he never goes into the back row with the 2 candles. So if he's stuck in this position, and all I have to do is reflect, 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 reflect. I used fire to destroy the fire, yes. It's probably not as fast as snakes, but no matter. Next up is Drill Man. Now, nobody likes this guy, and it will be very apparent why that is. So he has these drills, and that drill blocks most attacks, but it will not block snakes. However, I cannot reflect him, so I really have to ensure that I'm able to do all the damage I need to with the snakes as much as possible. And I just have to take the hits too, by the way. Okay, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to wait for the custom gauge to fill up. Should probably get rid of all of this. Oh, he went into his desperation phase, which is actually pretty good. The snakes hit him, and... oh, I can hit him with another one. And this won't finish him off. Whoops. Such an original joke that you've made it 2 times now. So as you can see, missing the timing on your snake can be very, very bad. And now I don't have another snake. There's one more in the folder. So if he goes into his desperation phase again, I can at least... well, I can't even do that anymore. So he has to go into his desperation phase now. Or he can make the holes for me. That's something he could do too. Yeah, I think this run is dead, because I'm actually out of chips, so I'm dead. Whoops. That's unfortunate. I want to get at least one completed run in. Here we go again. Alright, welcome to the Battle Network 3 Time Trials. This is a series of 14 bosses that we have to defeat in the quickest amount of time possible. However, you are not allowed to use a folder that you built yourself. You have to use one of the game's pre-built folders, which means you kind of have to strategize around some really bad folders. However, it's a very unique challenge, so I like it a lot. You're still allowed to edit your customizer programs, which allow you to equip a number of different abilities and passive stuff. So, the reason my entire field is cracked right now is, you know what, no. If I don't get a snake on the first draw, I'm resetting. And, whoops, I pressed something I didn't mean to. I accidentally hit the speed up key, so let me try that again. I should probably disable the speed up key, actually. No, I'll do it later. Okay, let's begin. Welcome to the Battle Network 3 Time Trial run. This is going to be a run of the Time Trials, which are 14 bosses that you must defeat in as little time as possible. And you cannot use a folder that you built yourself. You actually have to use one of the game's pre-built folders, which means strategizing around some really weird folders. Like, none of them are super good from a competitive standpoint. However, you are still allowed to edit the Navi customizer, which means you can add as many bonuses and abilities from the customizer as you want, independently of your folder. So I've strategized around what I believe to be the fastest folder to complete these trials with, and that so happens to be the snake folder. I call it that because it has the snake chip. For every hole on my side of the field, I will create a snake. And it does automatic damage, and nothing can block a snake, by the way. Very useful chip. So the reason my entire side of the field starts cracked is because I used a terrain-altering... my commentary is just not good. For those of you who are wondering why I'm talking like this, I'm trying to work on my commentary skills. And I've already, like, flubbed a ton of times. Okay, I'm gonna save some time on Beastman here. Okay, moving on to Bubble Man. Nobody likes Bubble Man. He's very annoying and difficult. So I threw away all of those chips that I wasn't going to use on this fight. Discarding chips allows you to draw even more of them, so 3 snakes. You know what? 3 snakes. I can work with that. 3 snakes actually just wins this fight outright for me. So here's the first one. And the second. It's probably going to take up too much time, though. It's actually really lucky to draw all the snakes on the first turn, or close to the first turn. So he just didn't stand a chance there. Because there's a lot of RNG going into this, but I still like it because you can at least adapt to some of the RNG that you're getting. So against Desert Man, you can use cannonballs, which do a lot of damage, but are really hard to hit the enemy with, unless they stand still like Desert Man does. I'm getting a lot of them, as a matter of fact. And as you can see, the holes are actually really helpful here because they thwart Desert Man's most basic attack. And if I were getting the snakes, I would have finished him off by now, unfortunately. So, there they are. Okay. This is fine. I've basically won at this point. Because they just go around all obstacles. It's really awesome. They don't even inflict invincibility frames. In fact, they stun most bosses as well. Okay, so we're a little bit ahead of these splits here. Next up is Plant Man. And against Plant Man, I like to reflect his shots back at him. I have the Reflect program installed. And it's really great to have a way to damage enemies without actually using chips, because your chips are limited. Reflecting is not. And, you know what, I'm gonna hit him with Panel Grab, actually. I'm gonna use Panel Grab to attack. Or not. I should have selected Area Grab first. Okay, I can actually do that, though. I use Panel Out to attack. Going to Reflect some more on this turn. And I've drawn all of the snakes, so it's time to finish him off. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's fine. He put up the Leaf Shield, which allows him to absorb one hit and recover health. It's really annoying because it always pops up when you're not expecting it. Annoying to take all this extra time for the snakes to come out when he's almost dead anyways, but no matter. Plant Man down, now it's time for Flame Man. And Flame Man is annoying because he has those candles in the back that make him invincible. So I'm going to use my flamethrower to destroy the flames. And this is fine. Just use all of these. So when you destroy the first flame, it turns into an orange flame. The green flames make him invincible. However, you actually want the orange flame to come up because you can repeatedly reflect these guys, the little orbs that it creates. I'm not going to be able to use snakes now, so what I really want are those area grabs so I can trap him. Oops. This is a terrible Flame Man fight. I think I'm going to reset. So how's everyone in chat doing today? I know this might be getting a little boring because I'm not even getting to the endgame fights, but the practice makes perfect and you have to fall down before you can get better. Or something like that. I don't know what they say. First up, Flash Man. Snake on the first turn? No. So I have to wait. Still no snakes. You know, on, like, the second turn, I've drawn through basically, like, half my folder. It's very weird that I'm not getting any, like, snakes after drawing through half my folder. Yeah, skill issue. My commentary makes it worth it. Well, makes me very happy to hear that. You know, sometimes I get the suspicion that people only watch me for Advance Wars, which, you know, nice that you like Advance Wars, but maybe you'd like to check out some of my other things, I don't know. Mega Mind? I don't think I watched that movie. Okay, there's one snake, which is probably good. And I hit him with a cannonball, also good. I better just snake him now. Oh, that got rid of him. That's good. Well, you probably shouldn't dig through my old videos, because they're not as good as my new ones. Two snakes is good. Yeah, I'll just use him now. Maybe I'll get 4 cannonballs on the next turn. That would actually be really good. Just one, though. There's another one. Okay, I need him to, like... I need him to show up on the front row now. Yeah, I'll just use the cannonballs. There we go. You know what, I'm just gonna play this run through to the end, unless I get a game over. Snakes is good. Oh, whoops, well, it's not that big a deal. I did a little less damage than I intended, but I'll just, reflect him anyways. Okay, I can actually take out the candles much, much easier this time. So that first one gets rid of them, and then I just have to wait for the one on the bottom to respawn. And then, I guess I'll snake him. The game gave me the snake chips. Might as well do it. Oh, I can trap him. Assuming I don't mess up and get hit. Almost perfect. There we go. I should really be trying to learn the timing of the reflectability, because it seems like you can reflect again as soon as you hit something with reflect. Okay, I'll do this. Not quite enough. Come on, I need snakes. This is not enough damage. Okay, there are the snakes. This is gonna be absolutely poor amounts of damage, though. But this gets him, actually, so it's good. Or does it? No, it doesn't. This isn't enough. Or is it? No. Okay, Drillman, please go into your desperation phase. It's not quite it. Well, that's a death, so reset. I need some water. Always have a drink with you when you stream. Preferably water. And not an energy drink like, I don't know, Monster or something. And definitely not Pepsi Max either. Do they even have Pepsi Max in this town? See, I've never seen it anywhere around here. Anyway, I'm putting in another run. I don't need the PB, I just want to complete one run. So here we are, Battle Network 3 Time Trials. There are going to be 14 bosses and we gotta clear them in as little time as possible. However, I cannot use a folder that I built myself. You have to use a folder that was built by one of the NPCs, and they're not exactly perfect at it, so you kind of have to strategize around weird folders, which is exactly what I've done. Hey look, I got a snake on the first turn. So this strategy revolves around the snake chip. For every hole on your side of the field, you get a snake that does damage. And as we just saw, Flashman is gone in a flash. Next up is Beastman. So the reason my entire side of the field starts with cracks is because of the Navi customizer, which lets you add a bunch of different bonuses and abilities. One of these is to alter the terrain. However, if you place the customizer programs incorrectly, which I will show after the run is over, you can get quote-unquote negative effects. However, as you can see, being able to create holes is perfect for the snake strategy. And I messed up a little bit there. He was not in the position that he should have been in. So it's going to take a little bit longer to get rid of him. Please be nice. Well, now he's going into his desperation phase, so I think I need to start over. Welcome to the Battle Network 3 Time Trial run. This is going to be a run of the post-game Time Trial Challenge, which challenges you to complete 14 boss battles in as little time as possible. However, you are not allowed to use any of the chips that you collected throughout the game. You have to use a pre-made folder that one of the NPCs gives you, which means you have to strategize around some really bad builds. However, I am still able to do that. As you can see, my entire field starts out cracked, which is perfect for the snake chip, because it creates a snake for every hole in your side of the field that does damage. So with that, Flashman is gone in a flash. The reason that my side of the field starts out cracked is because I have a customizer program that I placed incorrectly on the grid, which causes a quote-unquote negative effect. However, as you see, with the snake strategy, you can turn this negative effect into a net positive. I also have a customizer program that lets me walk on air, which is very, very helpful, because when you make all of those holes, normally you cannot walk over them. So at this time, I'm just waiting for the game to give me my, give me the snake chips, because you have to draw into them, which means there is a little bit of RNG to this. However, half the fun of Battle Network is adapting to the RNG. I'm going to use a chip that creates more holes for me. Then I'm just going to open up all of the holes, and then snake, snake, and snake again. And that first one was enough to get rid of him, so I didn't need to draw the other one. So after Snake Man, the next boss is Bubble Man, who nobody likes. But if I am lucky with these draws, then I should be able to handle him. I'm going to actually hit him with one of my cannonball chips, because, as you see, if you have... Oh, I missed with a cannonball, but that's alright. I'll get another one. Or I'll just get some attack plus chips, because that will power up the snake damage. And, So far, I'm not exactly getting the best draws right now. But I can do this at least. It gives me some more room to move around in. And these draws are bad. I'm starting over. Yeah, the unfortunate thing about getting that PB in the last stream is that now I'm relying on the RNG to give me some really good draws. So, let's go. Welcome to the Battle Network 3 time trial run. We are going to be facing 14 bosses and we have to beat them all in as little time as possible. However, the gimmick of this challenge is that you cannot use a folder that you built yourself. You have to use one of the in-game NPCs folders, which means you have to strategize around some really awful builds. However, I have done just that. As you can see, my side of the field starts out with a bunch of cracked panels, which is really great for me because if you have an open hole, you can use the snake chip to make a snake come out of the hole and damage your enemy that way. This is easily one of the quickest ways to beat some of these bosses. So the way I got the panels on my side of the field to be cracked is I have a customizer program installed. You can still edit your nav. I just know when the marathon comes around, I'm going to be like flustered and not have much to say. Okay, I'm not drawing what I need right now. Oh, but that was good. Okay, now I can actually use the snake chip. There, that should get rid of him. Not enough? Have another one! I think I need to alter my strategy against Bubble Man, because I am just not getting him down consistently. I got a snake on the first turn. That's good. Okay, I'm gonna try to hit him with a cannonball. Okay, he's hit. That's good. I only need 2 of these. And this should be the exact amount of damage needed to get rid of him. And it was. Next up is Desert Man. He is completely static, so one strategy you can use against him is to use cannonballs. Normally very hard to hit enemies with cannonballs, but since Desert Man doesn't move... Oh, wow, 3 snakes. I'm gonna go with the cannonballs first. So you can also see that the holes thwart his most basic attack. So that's another advantage to using the holes. Okay, now I need to open all of the holes and snake away. Let's see, 640 damage. The snake should actually finish him off, so that's pretty good. Of course, the holes eventually turn back into normal panels, which is why you don't want to crack them open too soon. So, like, if all of those holes turn back into normal panels, I would be just stuck with anything that isn't a snake, because there's not a lot I can do to, open the holes back up again. There are some chips that can do that in my folder. So against Plantman, I really like using the Reflect chip. And he's going into that attack already. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to area grab him. Get myself some more room to maneuver, and then just stun him. And this also makes even more holes for me to use for snakes later. And I have all of my snake chips, so let's go ahead and do that. A riveting strategy, but a strategy nonetheless. I forgot to split on Desert Man. Okay. I guess I'm not splitting for this run. Now, luckily, I'm not going to be splitting at all in the actual marathon. Do that. Maybe I really do need some kind of co-commentary, because I'm a little focused on this when I'm doing this stuff. Ugh. You actually have to hit the B button first before you hit left for the reflectability. Really bad draw. I can do this at least. And then it would be really awesome if I could get the snake chips on, like, the next turn. He was on the bottom row, I know that much at least. Okay, that should, maybe that finishes him off? I can at least try and hit him with another snake. Okay. Drill Man down. I have to walk to the next area. Actually, I should try and, like, reflect all of these. Okay, that was a mistake. That got rid of him. Snakes, the only weapon that surpasses Metal Gear. I wish you wouldn't start with that move, actually, because it's kind of throwing me off. Get in the other row, thank you. And I don't know how much damage this actually does, so let's see. 11 holes times 50... It's not enough. And maybe I should not be focused on my splits as much, because they're actually kind of distracting. You have to remember to go and, split. What do you guys think? Would you prefer that the splits, like, would you prefer that I actually split, or would you prefer that I just have it, like, be a timer at best? Oh, looky what we have here. Oh, that was actually a personal best on this file for Kingman. I should probably be, like, saving the personal bests. But I always reset upon starting a new run. At least I'm into the third area now. Desert Man just smashes into my reflect. Do you mean... Who do you mean? Because I don't reflect at all against Desert Man. Do you mean Drill Man? Because I'm not on Desert Man, I just forgot to split, so I just kept going. This guy I need particular practice against. Mistman, okay. Yeah, that's the reason I play white version, is because Bullman cannot be reflected at all. Or at least his main attack cannot be reflected, and Mistman totally can. So Oh, I got a message. After this run, I gotta look at that. Okay. Somebody decided to give this guy 1800 HP, and I don't exactly like it. Okay, I really gotta get the snakes on the next turn. There's one. So this should do at least a little damage. There's another. Okay, he's got his desperation move out. But it doesn't matter. This really should finish him off. 70 times however many holes I have. You know, I could totally, like, write a script to tell me how many holes I have. If that's possible. Area grab, for sure use that first. Mistimed. This is pretty good. If I get the timing exactly right, I can reflect off the bat. And I got it! Oh, look, another snake. This is actually some pretty good luck on Darkman. I should have panel grabbed first. Crazy me. Okay, so that was a better Darkman than usual. So this is a pretty average time. I'm actually going to clear it in 16:17. That was the time. Okay, reset. I will be back in a minute or two. Alright, I'm back. So, it's, we've been streaming for about 70 minutes or something. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more run all the way through to the end. Maybe without resetting. But at the end of that, I'm going to put up a poll for what to do next. Let's see, I had to answer a text, sorry. Let's get this going again. Welcome to the Battle Network 3 Time Trials. We're going to be facing down 14 bosses from throughout the game, and we have to do it in as little time as possible. However, we cannot use the folder that I've built throughout the playthrough. Throughout the playthrough? Let's take it from the top. Welcome to the Battle Network 3 Time Trials. We're going to be facing down 14 bosses from throughout the game, and we have to do it in as little time as possible. However, we cannot use the folder that we built throughout the entirety of the... I keep... Has anyone Does it weird anybody out when the commentator refers to themselves as we? Like, who's we? I'm the one playing. I always thought that was weird, and I try to, like, not do it as much in my commentary, but sometimes, I don't know. I guess it's because, like, video playthroughs on YouTube can be a kind of walkthrough, so we means the walkthrougher and the player. I don't know. Welcome to the Battle Network 3 Time Trials. We are going to face down 14 bosses from throughout the game. However, I cannot use any folder that I built myself. I have to use a folder that one of the NPCs built, which means you have to strategize around a really awful folder. Like, none of these folders are super good. They're kind of good. They have strategies you can use, which you'll see against Flashman here. However, the only thing I'm allowed to customize is the customizer parts that I have installed. That's the reason all of my panels right now are cracked. I intentionally made an error in setting up the customizer. When you do that, you get a bunch of negative effects, but they can actually be turned into positive effects. So that was actually a bit of a mistake. I shouldn't have stepped over the 7th hole. So that makes the snake chip take a little extra time. The snake chip, it makes a snake for every hole in your side of the field, so having all of those cracks is actually a bit of an advantage. And I also have another customizer part that allows me to step over holes, which makes mobility a lot easier. And I have another customizer part which will allow me to draw more chips very quickly, essential for this kind of challenge. Beastman likes to jump into your side of the field, however, he's just going to get snaked like all the rest. And I think this finishes him off, if my math is correct. You actually have to do a bunch of math, because you have to multiply the number of holes times the damage the snake chip does, not to mention factoring in any chips that you have that do, that allow snakes to do more damage. Okay, so this is not the worst draw in the world, but I'm going to throw away chips. Discarding chips allows you to draw even more on the next turn, so you're going to see that I now have a full selection of chips here. I'm going to try and hit Bubble Man with one of the cannonball chips, and it succeeded. So I just need 2 snake chips, and I'm basically set. I can defeat Bubble Man with just this. I have to get rid of the bubbles, though, because the bubbles are one of the things that can stop your snake chips from working for some reason. Next up is Desert Man. Desert Man does not move unless you hit him, so this is actually the perfect opportunity to use the cannonball chip, assuming I draw it. However, the holes come in handy again because they actually stop Desert Man's most basic attack. So it's very nice. Of course, if you step into it, you're still going to get hit. More cannonballs is good. And if I draw these snakes, yeah, I'll just finish them off with snakes. So you have to adapt to what you're drawing. It might seem like this is a very RNG run, and that's pretty much true, but RNG in this kind of game, it kind of makes you adapt to what you're getting, so that's something you can work with, at least. Right, that was a very good Desert Man fight. Next up is Plant Man, and I'm going to use another customizer part here, the Reflect part. And this is actually a very good draw. So let's see, I'm gonna area grab him, and he might go for a shot. So yes, Reflect. Most projectile attacks can be reflected back at your opponent for extra damage. I'm going to use the snakes here. Because after he does this particular move, he likes to put up a shield that will absorb a hit and recover his health. I don't want him to even put the thing up, even though you can get rid of it with just a Buster Shot that does 1 damage. Because there's always the chance that I accidentally hit him with something I don't want to. And if I just reflect him the rest of the way... Okay, you want to go into that move? I'm going to use a snake. And next up we have Flame Man. Flame Man's got 2 candles on his side of the field that make him invincible unless we get rid of him. So I'm gonna do that first and foremost. Now, when you get rid of the... oh, was that time? I thought the timing was incorrect, but it actually wasn't, so it's cool. So the candles can be orange, red, or green. Green makes them invincible, and orange makes these two guys spin around your side of the field, which can be reflected. And I'm not drawing the chips that I want. I should have discarded. The red candle will make him recover health. Should not have stepped back. This is not going so well. Oh, there's my snakes now. Can't really do much with them. I know I said no resets, but I have to... I'm just not satisfied with that right now. Welcome to the Battle Network 3 Time Trial run. We're going to be running the Time Trials, which are a series of 14 bosses that you must defeat as quickly as possible. However, you cannot use a folder that you built yourself. You have to actually use one of the pre-built folders that one of the NPCs gives you. And there are a couple you can choose from, but I think I've got the fastest one right here. You have to strategize around a folder that's not really optimized for this kind of thing. So that's part of the challenge. Already I've got a good draw on the first turn here. So you can see that I'm using the snake chip, which makes a snake come out of every hole on your side of the field. And the reason my entire field starts out cracked is because I intentionally made an error when setting up the Navi Customizer, which allows you to equip a series of bonuses and abilities. However, if you make a mistake when you're adding them, it can cause a quote-unquote negative effect. However, many of the negative effects can actually be turned into positive effects, as you can see, when my entire field is cracked. Well, that's just perfect for me, right? Because I can make more holes and therefore make more snakes. At the moment, I'm having trouble actually drawing the snakes, however. So there's still some RNG at play here. This is not a good fight with Beastman right now. Oh, there we go. And now I've got all the snakes, so now I just win. So yes, there can be RNG, but I feel that RNG kind of forces you to adapt to what you're getting. So I have a couple of backup strategies for each fight. And next up is Bubble Man. Nobody likes this boss. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to first try to hit him with a cannonball. And this will put him at 640 health, which is an important number because, you basically, if you have 8 holes, then you're doing 320 damage with the snakes, because you have 8 holes, each snake does 40 damage, basic math. Of course, if the holes fix themselves before I can actually... Okay, this should do it. Okay, there's only 6 holes, but I was able to add some attack plus chips, so this actually does more damage, but I need a second snake chip. And also, he has his bubble shield up. That might actually be bad. Okay, this has gotten very dangerous. Okay, I think I should be able to finish him off, yeah. Sometimes if the chips are just not nice to you, then you have to play it a little different. Okay, so Desert Man just sits still and does absolutely nothing while his fists do all the work. However, you can see that they are stopped by a simple hole. What a pathetic boss. So I can just hit him with cannonballs all day, because these do a lot of damage, but they're normally very difficult to hit your opponent with. And, snakes. Snakes are nice. I don't think this is enough damage, but I should be able to finish him off in a couple of turns. If he goes to the front, well, I'll just use these bombs. And this defeats Desert Man. Next up is Plant Man, and we're gonna see some reflect actions. So if you're a Kingdom Hearts player, this should be very interesting, because now there's even more reflecting going on. Oh, area grabs at the start. Well, let's get rid of them. Reflect, reflect, reflect. And he's doing this move, so I will do snakes. Hello, Hiryu the Dragonite, and hello, Brandon. Oh, I should have waited to reflect, but maybe the bullets still fire at me? That was actually pretty cool looking, I gotta admit. That was a very fast Plant Man fight. Okay, against Flame Man, he's got these two green candles that make him invincible, so I gotta get rid of them. The candles can be green, orange, or red, and I want to see one orange and one red, because the orange one makes these little guys show up. That was an error on my part. And if I can trap him in one place, then I can just reflect off of those little orange dudes. You know, I can actually use the cannonballs to stop him. So now he's stuck there. Reflect. Well, he can still hit me, of course. Reflect. 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 And, I have snakes, but they're not useful now. And I can also use hammers. If I don't get hit, that is. This is a little annoying because he has the red candle, so he's recovering health. That was a very bad fight because I actually didn't have any way to activate any snakes. Now, Drill Man. Nobody likes this guy. Again. I have snakes, but I'm going to actually wait for either the third one or an attack plus to show up, because I really don't want to mess this up. Because as you can see, while he's in this state, you can't hit him with anything but a snake. Everything just gets blocked. Okay, so what can I need to, like, plan this out. Now, I'm just gonna take the snakes and hope for the best. So open all the holes. Oh, okay, he goes for that move. That's his desperation move. One of those three holes has Drill Man in it, but the snake always knows which hole he's in. So I would love for him to go into his desperation move at, like, the start, because he can do that. Alright. Now I need to move on to the next area. I don't think there's anything you can do to avoid encounters, unfortunately. So next up is going to be Metal Man, who has, on his battlefield, he's got a pair of metal gears. They're not robots, they're literally just metal gears. Fortunately for us, we have the weapon that surpasses Metal Gears. Assuming I draw it. Cannonballs are also pretty good because he doesn't move around as much. This is also very effective. So I think this... yeah, this finishes him. Snakes, the weapon that surpasses Metal Gears. They just go through anything. You cannot stop snakes. And next up is Gutsman, who has a move that actually sets up my entire strategy for me. But I'm actually not hoping for him to use it. I want him to do something that I can reflect. Okay, he did it first. But actually, since I've got the attack plus chip, this is fine. So 70 per hole, and there's 8 holes. How much is that? Like 560? Yeah. And then I just draw another snake and I win. Ah, poor Gutsman, he never had a chance. Why is he even in this time trial? Next up is going to be Kingman, who is actually a fan-created enemy. Like, there was a contest to have one player's fan-designed character added to the game, and Kingman was one of the winners. He can be a bit annoying, but these holes come in handy again because, get this, Horsey go down the hole. Very chess-themed boss. And his knights just jump into the holes. It's crazy. I'm gonna wait a little while and then snake. Like, wait, I'm gonna wait for the gauge to go all the way to the top, because the snake chip actually does stun bosses. So what I can do is, after using these 2 snakes, use the second one, and then I can just hit him with, like, a cannonball or something if I want to. Or even another snake. I'm gonna do cannonballs. And now he's stuck there because of the holes. And, yeah, I'm gonna have to finish him off with another snake. So I should have done the snake from the start! But whatever. Oh, you know, I just realized that my splits, they still list the next boss as Bullman, but I'm actually playing white version, so it's Mistman instead. Mistman is way better for this challenge than Bullman, because with Mistman, all you gotta do is reflect, 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 and if I may add, reflect. And I have snakes, so I think I just win. Assuming this is enough. I don't think it's enough. Because you can see that some obstacles block your snakes. Oh, that was enough. So that was actually a really, really good Mistman. That was, like, perfect Mistman. Oh, I see. The split's listed as Bull/Mist. So, okay, I don't need to edit it. Oh, another encounter. Sometimes I get an encounter in the second area, sometimes I don't. Really annoying when you do. Next up is going to be Proto Man, and the reflect timing for him is really, really difficult. So, we'll see what happens. Okay, let's throw this out. Wait for it. Depending on how aggressive he is, you could just do nothing but reflect. Okay, a snake? Perfect. Oh, he was just about to go for Delta Ray Edge. Sorry, Proto Man. That was also a very, very good Proto Man. But these next two like to ruin my runs, so who knows what could happen. I really need my snakes. And soon, too. Because it's gonna take forever if I try to reflect him over and over. Okay, there's two of them. That's helpful. I don't know if he would have gone for Delta Ray Edge. Like, I don't think I was in the correct position for it. Oh, he goes into his desperation phase this early? Okay. But holes also stop this desperation move, so yet another reason to actually try this strat. Okay, I got all of the snakes before the attack plus chips came out, so this is... I didn't even know he could do that. So I have to waste a bunch of time reflecting him. Or just die. Now, you missed a failed run, Brazilian guy. Now, I said I was going to do a poll, but I think I'm going to put in one more attempt. I want to end this on a really good attempt. So here we go. Welcome to the Battle Network 3 time trials. We're going to be facing down 14 bosses, and we have to do it in as little time as possible. However, we cannot use any of the chips that are obtained throughout the game. We have to use a folder made by one of the NPCs, so you have to strategize around a suboptimal folder. So this could be a very interesting challenge to tackle if you want to try it yourself. First up is Flashman. My strategy revolves around a chip called Snake, which will create a snake for every hole on your side of the field, and you can also see that I have a customizer setup that starts my side of the field all cracked up. So I just have to make holes, and then out come the snakes. This is actually not a good draw for the Flashman battle. He made those light bulbs, so I couldn't create as many holes, so I had to use 2 snake chips instead of 1. But still, Flashman is gone in a flash. Next up is Beastman, and Beastman likes to jump into your side of the field, and if he lines himself up just right, I can actually reflect damage back at him. I have the reflect part equipped. Okay, this is good, actually. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna use Area Grab, which gives me more area on my side of the field, and then as soon as my turn comes up, I'm going to use snakes with attack plus chips. This will increase the amount of damage each snake does. Naturally, as you can see, it piles on a lot of damage. That was even a counter hit, too. Counter hits mean nothing in this challenge, but no matter. Let's move on. Bubble Man is a boss that nobody seems to like. And I don't either, so that's good for me. So what I'm going to do is... First of all, I need... Oh, there's the snake chip, so that's good, but I don't know if I want to use it quite yet. So I'm gonna make a bunch of holes like so. And these bubbles, they can actually, like, block your snakes from coming out. So it's kind of annoying. Yeah, as you can see, that happened. I don't know if this is enough damage to kill him. It was not. In fact, it's actually pushed him into his desperation phase. So unless I draw another snake, I think I should be fine if I do this, however. Let's throw a bomb. And there we go. Okay, that got rid of him. Had to improvise a little, but that's okay. I suppose a challenge like this will help you work on your improv skills. And next we have Desert Man. He can be a bit annoying. He doesn't move at all, so it's actually really easy to hit him with cannonball chips, which do a lot of damage, but normally it's very hard to actually hit the enemy with it. And these holes actually stop his most basic attack. Throw that. And get out of here. And I have snakes, so I'm going to use them. So let's see here. Open up all the holes and go for it. This won't kill him. I need another snake. I need another snake with an attack plus, as a matter of fact. Or I could just, if this does enough damage, I could probably finish him off with a mini-bomb. Yeah, okay. Bet you never thought that chip would come in handy. Next up is Plant Man, and we're gonna see some reflect strats against him. So this is a poor draw. That's fine. He just has to line up with me and reflect. Oh, I made a mistake. What I'm gonna do is do this to stun him. If you do not stun him out of that attack, he puts up an annoying shield that I really do not like dealing with. Speaking of which... Okay. Had to do that to not have the shield come up. The shield is not that difficult to deal with, it's just that more times than I care to count, I've accidentally healed him by hitting the shield, because that's what it does. Yeah, see, I just did it right then, as a matter of fact. Oh well. Next up is Flame Man. He has 2 candles on his side of the field that can make him invincible, so we gotta take them out. The flames can be green, orange, or red, and we want to see 1 orange and 1 red. There can't be 2 oranges at the same time, for some reason. And next we need... I need to draw something. But those orange things that fly around, they're a result of the orange candle, and you can actually reflect them. So, snakes are good. But, okay. Snakes first. And then I'll worry about what to do with the others later. He's also got the red candle now, which actually heals him, which can be annoying, but I'll just have to outdamage him. And when he's stunned like that, you can also reflect him. And now, I'm going to use area grab and break all of those panels. He never goes into the back row, so he's actually trapped there, and you can just reflect him over and over again. Next up is Drill Man. Nobody likes Drill Man, I think. So, Drill Man's gimmick is that he is constantly moving forward, and when he has the drill up, you basically can't really hit him with anything except for a snake, because snakes go around the drill. But the thing is, I want to do all of my snake damage at once. I'm just throwing out these chips on the off chance they hit him, which they won't. So, I'm banking on the 3rd snake coming. So, missed my chance. Okay, this is not ideal, but it's fine. This is also not ideal, but I think as long as I have the 3rd snake... No, I don't have the 3rd snake. So that's unfortunate. I can stun him for a little longer with this. But I can't really follow up with anything, so unfortunately all of my holes are now gone. Like maybe he goes into his desperation move? Or this'll hit him. And a cannonball would actually do it. I hope it hits. Yeah, that was close. That was very, very close. Because if I'd missed that shot, I don't think there would be any way for me to hit him unless he, like, lets me hit him. Anyways, I need to move to the next area, so this is where someone would... design-wise, you don't mind, Drill Man? Hello, Mike. Glad to see you're here. So next up is going to be Metal Man. Yes, next is Metal Man, who has a pair of metal gears on his side of the field. Well, on both sides of the field, rather. And, they are not robots. They're literally just these two metal gears, but that's what the game calls them. You can reflect some of his attacks, but, as we all know, the weapon to surpass Metal Gear is, of course, the snake. I had to make that joke. As long as the snakes actually bother to show up. There we go. I think this finishes him. Yes. And next up is going to be Gutsman. Now, Gutsman has a move that will actually set up my entire strategy for me. How courteous of him. But I would like him to actually reflect a couple of shots first. Yeah, he did something I could reflect, which is very nice of him. So 70 times 8 is 560, not quite enough. Reflect again for me? Okay, that was actually my bad, because I made the mistake and failed to reflect. I actually moved back. But that's fine. Just finish him with a charge shot. It's cool. Next up is Kingman, who is actually a fan-created character. There was a character design contest for this game, and Kingman was one of the 3 winners. I don't want to throw that away first, do I? I'll do this. So yes, Kingman is also thwarted by holes, as you can see. Of course, you go down the hole. I've got snakes, so that's good. I'm gonna wait for this gauge to fill up, and then... Here's snake number 1. Number 2. And then... I guess I'm using the cannonball strats. So I can hit him with 1. And, whoa-oh! Is that gonna hit him? Yeah, it is. And then there's no way for him to avoid this third one because... Oh, he just stayed still. Okay. There. Now he's gone. You can take as much damage as you want, it doesn't matter. All that matters is your time for this challenge. And next up is Mistman, who is exclusive to White version. And he is the reason I play White version, because Bullman cannot be reflected, but Mistman can if I could actually do it. Okay, Oh, that was actually lucky. Lucky cannonball. He's gonna go into another phase where I can reflect him. So I'll just do this. And I think I can reflect him the rest of the way. There we go. On to Area 3 now. It's gonna take a little bit to get over there, so how's everybody in chat doing right now? Got an encounter. Just heading to the last trio of bosses here. And next up is Proto Man. You've really got to be on your toes with this guy. So I'm going to be reflecting quite a lot. Snakes are good. So if I can hit him with Reflect 2 more times... And I've got him! That was actually a pretty good Proto Man fight. Next up is our 2 run killers. These guys are not nice. Okay, Japan Man can at least throw these chips away. Now you can reflect some of his attacks, but he's very slow, and I failed to reflect him anyways. So I need to play this very carefully. Two snakes is good. Got 2 snakes, and I've got the... Okay, I'm gonna do this, and try to... not do that. 3 snakes. Alright, I'll do this. This is what I will do. Just unload all of the snakes onto him. This isn't going to kill him, I think. He's just got a lot of health. That's the big thing. I can area grab. Yeah, he's gonna go into his desperation phase right now, so what I want to do is area grab, and then go over here, and that'll stop his desperation move. I can only really reflect him now. Or I could hit him with this. Oh, that actually broke his guard, too. So yes, you definitely have to adapt. I was almost out of chips there. Okay. Now, Darkman has killed most of my runs. Okay, 2 snakes is good. I hope I can get area grabs. You can also reflect those bats. I bet you didn't know that. I need my area grabs. Oh, I shouldn't have. You don't want to line up with him when he's yellow. This is going very slowly because I'm trying to play this very carefully. Alright, 3 snakes. This is better finish him off. Those bats can actually cover up your holes, so that's on the annoying side as well. But this should finish him. Yes, it did. Right, so that wasn't the best run in the world. But I'm pretty satisfied with that, actually. Alright, time to do a poll. I've been streaming for 2 hours exactly. So... Alright, so I've just added a poll, and I want to know from the viewers, should I continue practicing Battle Network 3, or should I fiddle around with Battle Network 5 some? Because I could mess around with Battle Network 5 if you wanted. I will give it a minute or two. There's not many people here. But I would guess that you guys have seen enough Battle Network 3. Okay, we've got 5 viewers, 5 votes. I think it's overwhelmingly Battle Network 5. So, I need a moment to set that up. And probably answer some text too. So... let's do... First, I'll end the poll. I guess I can close these splits for now. I actually got a gold in there somewhere. That's cool. I need to get... text document up. Yeah, so I have some notes on hacking Battle Network 5. So, the idea I have is I want to make a video like the Battle Network 4 video I did, where I just go through all of the bosses and come up with some weird strategies for them. And I think if I'm able to do this in Battle Network 5 with a customizer setup that I have, it would just be like the best Battle Network video I've ever made. So, where is Team Proto Man? All my notes are for Team Proto Man, but I presume kernel version can't be that different. So I'm gonna be... so, the rest of the stream is gonna be me learning bosses and stuff. And I need to open the memory viewer. So that's important. Did I minimize my... oh no, it's over here. Let's see how that looks. Okay, it looks good. Oh, did Big Chungus go away for a little bit? Aw. Okay. So, what boss should we start with? Probably Blizzard Man, honestly. So I'll just type that in. But this should be the same, shouldn't it? I think most of it is going to be the same. Uh-oh. Oh, sometimes that makes the emulator crash. Woo-oo. I have no idea why editing the memory would make it crash like that. Okay, you go away. I hope that doesn't mess with the stream at all. Exit out, please. The sensor chips, what about them? Like how crazy overpowered they are? Because everybody knows how crazy sensor is already. Ooh. Yes, there's a Battle Network 5. There's 6 of them. Okay, let's enter that again and not crash the game. Okay, good. So that just leaves... there were 6 battle networks, in addition to some, like, side games and mobile games and stuff. So the big question is, what kind of a folder do we put up? I'm going to be fighting Blizzard Man. And this is Battle Network 5 Proto Man, so I guess, I suppose Dark Thunder is a given. The DS games, there was Double Team DS, and there was also the Star Force series. Cloudman. If I remember how Cloudman works, that'll be very useful. There's also Custom Volt, which I've never used. SP Shake, I have no idea what that is. Let's make it a G folder, because there's like 2 custom volts in G code. And Fire Hit's a natural thing. Fire Hit is basically like the new counter hit thing from Battle Network 4. Gyro Man might be nice. Gunsoul EX, perfect. Big Hook. What the heck is Big Hook? Is that like, I think that's Duo's attack, but I need a Giga Chip, so why not? Let's go over to our star codes now. Well, Thunder 1 is a star code. That's perfect. Air Shot might be nice. Thunder 1. Oh, C-Seed. I need this. You need C-Seed. I think I'm gonna take out the Thunders and actually use Custom Volt. And I think that ought to do it. Oh, I need a Fast Gauge. And probably Full Cust, too. Yeah, Big Hook, you go away. Okay, what does Magnet Soul do? I actually need to look. Oh, wait, that's... Well, you need to see my customizer setup anyways, right? This totally won't be buggy at all. Anyway. Go into your email and... Magnet Soul. Oh, your B-button charge shot is the Magnet Bolt from the previous game. Wait, what does this say? The translation for this is completely awful. Alright, let's get to the actual fighting now. I'm sure you guys have... There are only 60 mega chips in this game. That's so... After Battle Network 3, there was just nothing. Okay, so the hacking that I did makes it so that I fight Blizzard Man here instead. So, I guess let's go into Magnet Soul, see how it works. Oh, okay. So it's just like Custom Sword, actually. That's weird. Okay. Yeah, I actually need to get used to the chips, because I've never used Custom Volt, ever. Okay, let's try again. And C-Seed is actually going to help. Does he just stand in the back row? I can't hit him, jeez. Okay, so this is, yeah, maybe I have to actually take out one of the customizer parts that's causing a bug. So normally I just wanted to... I wanted to load up a bunch of bugs and then have that, like, be the gimmick. Oh, I should actually try the left B ability. Is it working? I don't think it's working. Oh, it did work. Does he have to be, like, on the same line as you, I guess? Yeah. That got him. Yeah, as amusing as it would be to use the bug that causes you to, like, jump back and forth and stuff, I really don't think that's going to... I want to use it, but I just can't. It's just not going to work. Shield is also useless. Get rid of that. I could use custom one, but there's no space for it. Unless I go like this. And then maybe I could do that. No, there's really just no space for it. Alright. What else could I use? There's... I guess First Barrier would be interesting. It's like, after a certain point, there's just no good customizer parts in Battle Network anymore. Bugs... No, not Bug Stop. Oh, this save file, by the way, has some cut customizer programs. In case you were interested. The reason they were cut is because they have the same effect as the Nebula holes from the post-game, so there was no reason to keep them. Also, you can't get Hub Batch in Battle Network 5 unless it's the DS version. Also a point of interest. Yeah, here it is. Normally not available. I guess it could be Fast Barrier, but I think in Star Force it's First Barrier? I don't know. Super Armor? No, there's no space. There's no space for any of this stuff. I put in air shoes and, like... It's just... Okay, I guess I have to go like this instead. Because I could put Custom 1 here if I wanted to bug. Super Armor, you can't put that there. Mega Folder, I guess, is interesting. Oh yeah, Hub Style was the good stuff. In fact, with this game's version of Hub Batch, you can't even equip it with Bug Stop, which you could in Battle Network 3. Okay, now that I can actually move. I'm keeping the air shoes bug, though. Let's see if we can learn his counter hit timing. Okay, that's not working out. Okay, let me try again. Because remember, I'm completely learning these bosses from scratch now, so it might take a while. I think I need an area grab, because Custom Volt can't reach into the back. How fast does this go? Yeah, like with Custom Sword, if it fills up completely, then you just can't. No, that's not what Air Shoes does. Air Shoes lets you step over holes. Oh, I remember what Cloudman's chip does, actually. What? Cloudman needs solid ground under him. He's Cloudman! Why does he need solid ground? He needs solid ground? You know, I'm actually missing a bunch of chips that would be good for him anyways. I am missing... I should really be using... Where are you? Okay, first of all, here's some area grabs. I kind of need that. Air shots. What was I doing with air shots? And... double point. Yeah! Now we're talking. I need, like, some of the basic things for my folder. Let's do this, and this, and... Oh, oops. Probably a mistake. Definitely a mistake. I just can't charge up enough to actually hit him. Maybe Magnet Soul's not what I'm looking for. Do this. But then I lose out on the double damage, and I'm using up Custom Gauge, so... I should really just learn the counter-hit timing. Wow, holes ruin Blizzard Man. Yes, S code is one of the best ones. Also, new record. Unless that counted as a Searchman record and not a Blizzard Man record. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, what I'm gonna do is get rid of all this stuff. Oh, baby, give it to me. Oh, I'm hit. So aside from lacking area grab, that was actually good. Hey, DS chip. So, oh, whoops. Okay, I misclicked. Okay, an area grab is actually good. You know, I did not have, well, I had Double Team DS, but I did not have I played the Kernel version first, so I know next to nothing about the Proto Man stuff. Oh, counter hit! I guess we win! Oh, 1541. I need to go a little faster. So I definitely can say I'm going to use Magnet Soul against this guy. I'm not sure I want to use the Chaos Unison, though. See what we can do with that. Oh, that would have finished him. There we go. I can't believe how good the air shoes glitch is. I should area grab before? No, it doesn't matter. This looks so cool, doesn't it? Okay, I'm actually improving. And what's unfortunate is, using a soul makes it so you can't use full sync. What do we do with this? Let's play this way. Whoops, oh. Did you see that? Counter hit with the C-Seed. Counter hit with the C-Seed. Oh. Counter hit with the C-Seed. I'm hit. I need to learn his counter hit frames, but they're actually very fast in Battle Network 5, I think. This is good. I will play these. Very, very good. I think we got him. I've been hit. We do not, in fact, have him. So aside from getting hit, that was really good. Probably could have just fired it without even charging. Okay, that's a little bit of an improvement. For those wondering, I'm going for a 10-second time. This is probably like the worst way to do it, though. There should really be a custom Volt program advance. Yeah, there should, because you've got star code for custom Volt 1, and then G's for the other two. But Battle Network started to hate program advances past 3. So I don't know what to do about that. Okay, I like this draw. I walked into it. But at least I know this will get me Blizzard Man kill in 15 seconds. Oh yeah, there's a ton of PAs and S code. Oh, I canceled the C-Seed with the Double Soul. Wow. I forgot about that. Double Souls cancel a ton of stuff. Actually, that could be part of the strategy. So, don't double soul yet. And now double soul. What does Gyro Man do here? Okay. That wasn't gonna be a good time. It was a decent time. Now, part of the trouble is I'm just not drawing things that I need right away. I need, like, those 2 area grabs. And every time I miss with Custom Volt, it's actually wasting time because I can't open the menu. Okay, there's probably got to be, like, a faster way to do this. Oh, actually... with this... I might have him. Or not. That'll complicate things. And I've been hit. Oh, and he also... Maybe I should just settle for 15 seconds. What other electric chips are there? What even is SP Shake? Is it just like the... Volts? Volts might be nice. Oh, and... what am I thinking? Of course there's an electric chip that I haven't tried yet. There's Magnet Man and Toad Man. Yeah, if it's the same... it's probably the same Magnet Man as... Battle Network 2. So, in that case... yeah, let's get these guys in here. There are way more electric bosses in this game than in Battle Network 3. Elec-Real. Oh, it's that satellite enemy, like I thought? Okay. Please get out of the way. Blizzard Man? Okay, he did. Fortunately, I got in the way. You know, that was the perfect setup. But I flubbed it because I wasn't paying attention. I don't really think that SP Shake is going to be interesting unless there's, like, some kind of an obstacle in the field. Because it would circle around the obstacle, right? How much does this do? Please tell me Magnet Man doesn't need a hole. Okay, good. 1,200? It's pretty nasty. That's the counter timing. Okay. I think I got something. Oh, that probably did, like, nothing to him. This won't do anything. Well, it did something. How good is this? Same as Battle Network 2. Oh yeah, Dark Thunder stuns, but it's only 200 damage. Now what the heck, I can put it in my folder later. I want to see what Cloudman does. Okay, so that's what it does. Every enemy panel on that row sends out a little spark. I forgot to add Dark Thunder. These fire hits aren't really doing it for me. Can you put multiple? Okay. So they accounted for the possibility of you having, like, 99 of every dark ship. Bad draws. These are bad draws. And he's still vulnerable after being hit by that, so I think that can be worked into the strategy. Okay, that's improving a little. Oh wait, if I do this, then Magnet Man can't work. Yeah, get me out of here. I'm missing something, aren't I? Aren't I missing something? Why was my, Yeah, I'm missing something, actually. I really should be putting this into here, too. I guess I can put it in with Mega Folder also. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Like, all that time and I didn't have a bugged humor program, I really should have... Yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's lame. Whee! I don't have C-seats, so this is kind of stinky, but whatever. Maybe that's not a problem? Wow! Okay. Let's try... I hate that. That looked a little funny. Ow, that hurt. Ooh, Chaos Unison, but I'm in worried status, so can't exactly do that now. I can't double soul. Ugh. One downside to using that bug. I'm not sure how the B left thing with Magnet Soul works. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I need to use the bathroom. Alright, I'm back, and I'm gonna try a couple more times on this fight. And then, in about 10 more minutes, I'm gonna call it for today. I've kind of been doing just, like, the same boss for an hour, so I don't, Oh, there's the Chaos Unison. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, a counter hit. Okay, go into Double Soul. This is only going to do 600, but pretty big damage. Wiki says B+ left briefly stops opponents in your row from moving. Well, I tried that. It didn't look like it really did much. As much as I think that would be pretty cool if it like actually paralyzed them or something. I don't really see that working. How did I get hit there? And Battle Network 5 is, like, more weird than I remember. It doesn't last long enough to charge anything up, so it's pretty useless. Yeah, I figured. Why did I move forward? I realize I'm wasting the Chaos Unison with this. I got hit anyways. I hate having to do no damage in 10 seconds. It's really awful. Because I'm trying to max out the Blizzard Man chip in case that wasn't obvious. 13 seconds. I think I'm gonna have to do the same thing I did for the Battle Network 4 video, and only do 15-second fights instead of 10 seconds, because 10 seconds is really, really difficult. Unless I draw, like, Magnet Man and, do something with that. Is anything stronger than Custom Volt? Because Custom Volt's actually showing a really big weakness with, using up my custom gauge. So maybe there's something else I can do. There is Electriel, and there is Volts. Volts has VHAZU. Right, VHA. And Electriel has ELR. It's not really that much different. There's not a lot of electric chips in the third game at all. Or the fifth game. This is the problem that the later Battle Networks have. They have really bad chip variety. Like, there was just a ton of good stuff in... Like, look at this. All of these Cacball chips, they are definitely intended to be used for, like, the Program Advance, and they're so slow and awful to get out. Boomer's just not that good anymore. Lance is still there. Well, I think... Yeah, I'll give it a couple more shots with this folder, though. Because I don't have a lot of time. I just don't think this is fast enough to do 10 seconds, but... It is something. I don't really like doing full synchro because those feel like super advanced strats that you need, like, the twitch reflexes in order to use. And I've been hit, so I'm already out. I wish that full cust would actually show up more. Yeah, there's probably... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give a couple tries with... This is gonna, like, kill the folder fluidity, but whatever. Electric. Where is it? Here we go. Let's actually give Volts a try. And Electriel. I wanna at least try those ships before writing them off. A cross shape. That's pretty interesting. Okay, what about Electriel? Seems to be just like a straight bullet forward. definitely interesting. I've been hit again. The issue is he's hopping around so fast, I don't know if Volts is gonna hit him. I just need to draw the area grabs. I don't know what else to... Oh, this is actually good. The dream draw right here. I'm in worried state though, so full sync isn't available. Oh, if it's on top of him, it'll actually just guarantee the hit. Oh! One of these again? Ah, see, the folder fluidity is hurting now. Yes, set C. I'm so sad that they killed the set terrain chips. They really just didn't want anybody doing anything with terrain anymore. Oh, look at that! I think Volts is the way to go. Oh, Navigast, no. I'm gonna try with mostly Volts. Oh, but the codes are really bad. And this player just did not have a lot of, all of them are different codes, I can't believe this! This is so bad. Okay, I'm getting rid of the Electrials. No, actually, don't get rid of the Electrials. But Gunsel can go away, I'm not using it. And Cloudman can go away too. I'm going into overtime because I really want to see if I can do this with Volts. Don't do that. Well, this is just a bad draw. So, Okay, got that, and that, and that. For this turn, go with the Electrials. I really think this could actually hit 10 seconds. Oh, that's not gonna do anything. All the Navi chips need like a solid square to step on. It actually annoys me a lot when you try to do it with this strategy. Video Man in Battle Network 4 doesn't need it. Like everybody else does. Oh, that was an accident. Is that good enough? Oh, just barely. I'm within 1 second of doing it. I hope you guys are enjoying the quest to beat Blizzard Man in 10 seconds. I'm not doing it with that draw. Oh, that was weird. What happened there? Okay, we can do this to draw. There's C-Seed. Volts is really, really good. Oh my goodness! Again. I need to go just a teensy little bit faster, and I don't know what to do. Oh, it's gonna hit him directly. Oh no, okay. Now I don't have my... That wasn't gonna work. We can do some initial damage with this. Hit OK, please. Thank you. I really love it when that happens. Chaos Unison charge shots, well, if I'm trying to do this quickly, then I would actually prefer something else. Something is up with this controller. Actually, don't get that. Well, I wasn't gonna go for this long, but I really want to actually try and get this. So that's 560 damage with the charged magnet thingy without the, maybe I should double point it. That was a mistake. I did not mean to do it that way. Okay. That would have looked so cool if it actually worked. I want a clip that I can show to people later. And that's definitely not a clip you want to show people later. Does this pierce invincibility frames? I really don't think it does. If it doesn't run as a failure, yeah, best to play it safe. Oh, I bet charging that made the difference. Yep. Is that gonna do it? No, I'm still like 2 seconds too slow. I know I've got this, I just need to, like, draw everything right. I need to draw a Navi chip on the final turn. And not have that happen. Why did the time you need to be 10 seconds? This doesn't pierce invisibility frames, does it? No. That would have looked really cool. The humor bug got me that time. Oh, no. Ugh. I almost had it that time. Should have stepped forward. This? Yeah, I'm almost tempted to actually use the Dark Chip without the Chaos Unison. See what happens. Wait, what am I doing? Use Cloudman when Blizzardman is in a snowball on your back column. Really? When he's in a snowball on my back column, I don't get it. 500 base damage. Because the clouds are only going to show up on... Well, I'm sure it's an interesting thing. I'm not sure. I keep hitting Blizzardman himself with the C-Seed, and it's really bugging me. If he's on your side of the field, oh, Cloudman punishes him for entering your side of the field? That would actually be pretty nuts. Okay, Cloudman goes back in the folder if that's true. He's all the way in the back. Please tell me he didn't ruin it. Yes! There it is! I almost thought he got me. There it is. S rank, 10 seconds. You just have to use Magna Man. Oh, I don't think it would be anti-synergetic with the air shoes bug, but there it is. I got a time of under 10 seconds with the right draw. I just had to use the super Magnet Man thing and then get lucky with the volts. Okay, that is going to do it for the stream today. Thank you everyone who came to watch. I hope my practice was nice to watch, and I hope the hour-long fight against Blizzardman didn't bore you too bad. On Saturday, I'm gonna announce when I'm ready for the marathon run on Saturday, so you'll know when that's available. Just make sure your notifications are on and everything. And, hope you come to watch me then, and we'll see what happens. I don't have any plans after this week, so I don't know. I'll think of something. Later, everybody. That's gonna do it for today. Bye-bye.